And you know what? That's all it is nonsense. That's all we're here for, just a bunch of nonsense, aren't we? What is going on? Let me turn this stuff down. Oh, it's got to be a little louder than that, right? How's that? Can anybody hear anything? No way, no beer here. Wow, it's been a minute. Glad to be back sitting here and not just recording some shit, right? Obviously I'm solo, but sometimes that's just the way it's got to be. Who is here? Silver Wolverine, hello. Patriotic Stacker, JK Pioneer is here. How you doing? HD Dino Lowrider, Silver Husky, my man. Hope you still ain't getting them damn scammers on the Instagram, man. It's a pain in the ass. I know it. I know it. Texas Joe, what's up, buddy? Steve Woods, what do you know? What do you know? What do you know? Silver Frog, man. What is going on, everybody? Friday night, it's about 10 o'clock. You know, I'm used to Mondays at 9, but that's just how the cookie crumbles. Texas Joe, I don't know if I said you already. Silver Forever, what is going on, buddy? Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome. Thanks for joining me today. Is the mic okay? Is the volume of the music okay? Does anything need to be turned up, turned down? Let me know, because again, here I am. I can hear myself talk, but I don't know. You let me know. Brass Junkie, what do you know? What do I want them to change? Their online ordering process for new releases. Okay, well, we're going to get into that. We'll go to my YouTube channel, and we're going to go over kind of some of the responses. Clearly, I don't think any single one of us has a chance by ourselves to have the U.S. Mint change anything, even collectively as a group. I don't think we can get them to change anything, but it's nice to have hopes, right? Sometimes you can hope for a few things you want, and you never know. They might throw something at you. An email never hurts. A phone call never hurts. But it ain't going to be done by just one person. I can tell you that right now. Audio's good. Music is low, but that's fine. Okay. Well, when I'm sitting here not talking, I can hear it just fine. Patriotic Stacker, you son of a bitch. You guys don't do that to me, but I appreciate it. Patrick, you found me. Thank you very much, Patriotic Stacker. I believe that's my very first of all. So I appreciate that. I will go back, take a screenshot, and frame it right here in front of me. Don't make me wait again. You know, it's all part of the show, right? It's all part of the show. A little bit of waiting game. It's government. Only one way to change it. Texas Joe, you know. What are we drinking tonight? Well, it's 10 p.m. Eastern time. I've got coffee, I've got water, and I've got this gold thing. You know, why wouldn't it be gold, right? I got Michigan on. We got a big game here tomorrow afternoon. Michigan State. It's pretty big. It's Coke. I blew a couple lines too. It could get wild. Big game in the state. Michigan versus Michigan State. It's a pretty big rivalry game in the state, but also inside the household. I believe I'm the only Michigan fan in my damn household, and I have a bunch of Michigan State girls, and I'm hoping one of these times Michigan pull off a victory for me. Coffee and energy at 10 p.m. LOL. You got it. Feeling obligated to one up. 10:01. Thanks, buddy, but you don't need to do that. I do appreciate it, but it is. I thank you, and we made. I think I'm pushing up 1,600 subscribers now, which is really cool. It's really weird. The last 2 months have been great as far as growth goes, and I've seen that on a lot of different channels. Growth in the last 2-3 months. 2 is 1 Gold just hit 50,000 subscribers. My old buddy Stormy Empire Precious Metal just broke. Oh Christ! Then speak of the devil. and he will outdo anybody. Stormy, don't start. I appreciate you, buddy. You know that. I love you, man. He just broke 19,000 subscribers, which is cool. Silver Forever, who's in here, he's probably going to break 7,000 tonight, if not for sure the weekend. Stormy does like to show off, but he's good at it. I appreciate it, man. I really do. So let's see who else popped in. Donovan, how you doing? Michigan man right there. Brass Junkie, how you doing? What do you call a hot chick in a big house? My wife. Ha ha. About the best answer I can come up with. Kenneth McNeil, cocaine is cool. You know it, buddy. You know it. Brett, how you doing? If I missed you. 1,600 subs. What is this world coming to, Patrick? I know, buddy. I mean, you're part of it, so don't deny it. Nope, going to bed. Stormy, you get your butt to bed. Congratulations on 19,000 subscribers, buddy. We will chat tomorrow. I know you're going to sit up and listen, and you always do. It is what it is. Yep, like the bandit. Brass Junkie. Stormy's drinking. Stormy, you drinking? White Claws? No laws on the claws when Stormy's on them. It's just the way it is. That's his drink of choice, the White Claws. Pauly, who is first? First what? Pauly, who is first? First of what? You got to remember, I am... What's up, Slowthorpe? I am just a Polish man from Michigan, and you got to be a little bit more specific, man. What about the big chicken house? Well, you might be in a Waffle House, or quite possibly a, I don't know, Ponderosa. I don't know. I don't know what you guys got in different states. The answer is visitor. Right. He's referring to Michigan State. That was a good one. Went right over my head even. Big chick in a hot house. I like Truly's. All right, Kenneth. Polish man. Yeah, you know it. Phillies tied it up. Verlander's still on the mound. I should have that game on, but I don't. Thanks, Stormy. You have a good night. We'll chat tomorrow, possibly. Hopefully you answer the phone. Kind of treat me like somebody else now. Just kidding, buddy. We'll chat. Okay. So let's just get over to what... Can I bring this up now? I can. Because I have that option. Only people in Houston want the asterisk to their win. Yeah, you ain't kidding there. All right. So can everybody see that? And then I'm kind of blocked out, but that's just the way that's going to have to be. If you can see that, let me know. Nick's Coins, what is going on? I know. I mean, if you feel the need, you can top Stormy, but I mean, you don't have to. But I mean, if you really wanted to, I mean, be my guest. I appreciate you being here. Triple S, Spokane Silver Stacker. All right, so can you see the screen that I got up? Right there. It is a question I asked 6 days ago on the community tab. And for those of you who don't know this and you have a channel on YouTube, even if you don't make content whatsoever, I believe you'd have to go and look. You might have to make your channel, like your channel name, you have to own it, and you might not have to, but everybody should have a community tab at this point to post anything you want to post. So if there's things you like to share from different content creators, and you may not have a following, but it does get out there if you share their post, and you may not care either way, which is fine. I really don't talk about that stuff here, but I just thought it was interesting that YouTube is opening up a lot of different features for everybody when it used to be 500 subscribers, 1,000 subscribers, 10,000 subscribers. They used to give all these different perks as your channel was growing, and now it is, you know, for everyone. So I thought it's pretty cool option. But the question is, let's see if we can get a little participation. We got 22 likes and 27 comments. I don't think I responded to any of the comments. I just liked them as they came in. So obviously I'd like to see a little bit more participation, but it is what it is. And we move along. Name one thing you would like to see the U.S. Mint change or produce. And I don't know what the hell that emoji is. I can't remember, and I can hardly see it on the screen. Might be a thinky face. Tough to say. If there's any emoji pros, you just let me know. And when I'm flipping back and forth, I'll come back to the chat just so you guys know. So Neoteric Silver Stacker, if you're in the house, this is yours. I would love to see security features to the level of the Britannias and our own Mint Shield technology. Time to catch up with the competition. So it's kind of two different mints. So obviously, if you're into stacking or collecting and you're listening right now, the Britannia has a ton of security features. Most silver coins have at least one, and that would be your reeded edge, right? The Britannia has micro engraving, that lock, the padlock and the trident, the waves that kind of move in the background, the micro text along the rim, and then the shield has that micro engraving on it. That is, it's a hell of a lot of security. It makes the coin safe. It's tough for counterfeiters to do anything with that. But there's a lot of new people getting into stacking and collecting, and they just don't know. I mean, not all of us sit around and watch YouTube videos. The ones that do, you're a little bit more knowledgeable than some that don't. And there's a lot that know a lot about this stuff and could care less about YouTube and the videos we make, which is fine too. And as far as the Mint Shield technology, what the Royal Canadian Mint has done with the maple leaf is a pretty good thing. Now, I'd like to see them in the next few years. If anything is coming through that Mint Shield that they basically put on the coin, it's supposed to block the effects of milk spotting, and it seems to be doing a good job. I didn't slurp. I should have slurped it. You guys have thought you were in a different stream. Holy hell, we come back. SPB, I seen you earlier. Thanks for stopping by. Brass Junkie, the notch in the Type 2 Eagle, not good enough, right? Right? And I'm going to keep jumping back and forth to, well, let me do this. While that's up, must be my first time, right? While that's up, we'll get rid of that. Now you can kind of see me. At least you can see the Michigan logo. Brits up with maple prices. Yeah, I mean, everything's going to go up. Everything has been going up. You got a bunch of silver freaks like all of us here, and we just want to buy, and we don't give anything a chance to catch up to what it should be. But I'm not going to tell nobody not to buy. If you think it's going to go up to where you're going to make your money back, more power to you. Brett, thank you. Kenneth McNeil, you're crazy, man. You are a crazy man, and you're probably going to want me to pay you that back. So thanks, buddy. Super chats everywhere. All right. Sean, Precious Bullion. Sorry, forever. Had some seltzers in me. All right, let's go back. Jessica would like to see a semi-quintessential set with a commemorative for each 50 years of U.S. history, maybe most important / influential coin of that time period. I think that'd be pretty cool. It's a pretty cool idea. Steph, if you're here, she wants to see fractional buffaloes, and I'll agree with that. They did them in 2008. I think the U.S. Mint would sell a hell of a lot more buffalo ounces via fractional than they do. I'm sure they'll sell out. I think they're still available. The 1 ounce versions. I think they would sell more like that on, even if they were the proof, like that they would sell more ounces as in fractional over top full ounce coins. I could be wrong. It's just something I think. And if they did bullion versions uncirculated, I think they would do well on those. Do well on those as well. Yeah, that'll work. Silver Scorpion is pissed off at the Peace and Morgan dollars. Make a replica coin the exact same as the old ones. That's all. Thank you. And he's upset that they're not 90% silver, I take it. That they are 999. And that's his right. I kind of like the fact that they're 3/9's fine. I also like the fact that they're not a full ounce. Kind of makes it feel like a Morgan or Peace dollar, I guess. But being 999, it is what it is. Look, most of these are gonna stay in capsules, in the boxes, in your safe, or sent off to NGC, PCBS, whatever. That's just the way they're gonna stay. Those ones in 2021. Now, what's coming out in 2023? It's a whole different world. You're talking a brilliant uncirculated. I don't remember the numbers. I talk about this stuff a lot, and my brain goes 100 miles an hour. But specific numbers I don't know. If somebody does know, you can leave it in the chat. Brilliant uncirculated, and the proof and reverse proof is something to be on the lookout for next year. That's as far as I'm not going to tell you to go buy the damn things, but Saca Plata, I love to see reverse proof Ike dollars. Now, did you guys hear they get us on those Morgans? Which Morgans, Sean? Did you guys hear that video that myself and the owner of Sound Money Metals did, or the owner of the Pocket Finger did? That Ike dollar is just ear piercing. And he said in there, he goes, if you just want to go walk into a mall and really irritate people, take this coin with this thing and just it was, I mean, it's like I said, life altering. Now, some people said it wasn't life altering. Steve Woods, I think, was one of them. But I had to wipe my ears before I started because they were still bleeding. At Paulybuck, I was just telling Silver Forever for misspelling their name. Not you. No worries, man. It's just the chat moves so damn fast. I'm flipping back and forth from screens. I used to have a sidekick. We'll get used to this solo thing. Just the fact that it's not the same size, weight, and all of it. True, but man, they sure do look similar, don't they? $80 for 2 American Eagles. That's robbery in broad daylight, says Evil Cowboy. Yeah. Is it? Not if I keep my money, it's not. Let's go. Saca Plata, he wants to see the reverse proof Ike dollars. That would be something to see. Silver Bull 30 was here earlier. I don't know if he's back. Man, one thing that's hard, I have to say, is quality control packaging. They need to go back to the clamshell boxes, charging $70 to $100 for a proof silver dollar. Needs to come up with better protection. Thanks, PB. Good answer. Good comment here, Silver Bull. And that's, I think, a lot of them below me or below you are going to say the same. I saw a lot that say quality control and the packaging. We're paying a lot of money for this stuff. They are supposed to be the perfection of what an American Silver Eagle should look like, right? A proof version is the best example possible. And where we're getting these things from the mint and they're could be scuffed up, they could already be starting milk spotting. Now they can't change that. There's nothing we can do about that. I mean, they can. There's something they can do when they make the damn planchets, but a little better cleaning. But as far as the packaging, they are kind of chinsing out on that. The stuff they used to put out, some of it still does come in the clamshell boxes. A lot of it, obviously your Eagles and stuff like that, your Silver Eagles haven't. They come in those cardboard boxes, in those chintzy plastic holders, you want to call them that. And I have seen some videos on the YouTube that Freedom Stacker, thanks buddy, that people's coins have popped out and they've been, the capsules themselves obviously have been scratched up, but a little more quality control from the U.S. Mint. And don't get me wrong, I get frustrated with the U.S. Mint just like anybody else here. I don't work for the U.S. Mint. I'll never work for the U.S. Mint. I just love this country. I love the U.S. Mint, and I would love them to put out a good product, and I do support them, and that's who I am. And I can be pissed off just like anybody else. I just want to see everybody do what their job basically at that U.S. Mint. Texas Joe, they went to the cheap packaging because of the feedback surveys. No one thought it was that important. Well, there you go. We wanted it. We got it. Randy Matthews is in the house. What's up, buddy? Wine Country Stacking. Now, this is an early subscriber of mine, too, and I've seen him pop up on Instagram a lot more lately. This guy has got some weight in his stack, and I appreciate the comment. I think silver bars would be great, and I agree with that as well. At least a minimum of a 10-ounce bar. Make it a 10-ounce Silver Eagle bar if you want to. Something that says, this is American made, and come buy me, right? Come buy me. We sell millions of these goddamn Eagles every single year. Let's put some of that silver aside, give us some bars, and let's do something special for our people, right? Maybe. NC Stacker, what would I like the U.S. Mint to change is their prices. I don't think that's going to happen, but wishful thinking. Silver Heist, I don't know if he's here, but Silver Heist, the one thing I would like the U.S. Mint to produce would be a bullion in sufficient quantities to meet the public demand. If they made more fractional gold Eagles and even more Silver Eagles, the premiums in the market would be lower. Would they be lower, or would they be the same and the bullion dealers just able to sell more? Good question. Patriotic Stacker, silver bars, especially a 10-ounce, also would like to see fractional gold buffaloes and possibly a new gold bullion coin to go along with the eagle and the buffalo. And there's another one of a 10-ounce bar and fractional buffaloes. Silver Forever, drop your link to your video. He's doing a giveaway for like 5,000 subscribers or something, and he's going to be at 7,000. So he's a little behind, I guess. So drop your link to your video. Don't leave here and go watch that video, but at some point, go watch that video and comment down below and enter the man's GAW. He's giving away, I think, a 5-ounce germanium mint bar. Amen, Paulybuck. Randy Matthews. Nick's Coins is talking to you, Randy. Hit that like button, says Silver Forever. I appreciate you, buddy. You know that. At least we're not stuck looking at Charles on our money. No, we're not. I'll do the link at the end. All right, you can do the link at the end, and maybe I'll post it in the comments once this video loads onto YouTube. I'll put a comment. It'll be his link because somebody's going to win that bar, and why not it be somebody joining us here tonight? I haven't kept up with your comments. You probably have at least 5,000 comments. I mean, if I had to guess, at least 5,000. There he is. How you doing, Mr. MJ Bordeaux? How you doing, buddy? 24 carats, says Sean's Precious Bullion. And let's head back here. Freaking awesome. Make sure that when they find an air coin, that it should be destroyed and not walked out of the mint and sold at an auction. Somebody just sent me, and I know there's a market for this stuff, and it is what it is. There's people who love these quote unquote air coins, and they could be a die crack in a hairline, or the video I was sent is a double dyed coin of some sort. It is what it is, right? I'm not that type of collector. I guess it doesn't excite me that much, of like a die air, something like that. That's just me. So I agree with him here. I mean, if they catch them, just destroy them and move on. But it is cool for people to find. I seen somebody's video. They had a microscope on a new 2022 quarter. I don't know which one. Something was wrong with Washington's hair. You know, it's 25 cents. I don't know what it'll sell for. Hopefully it makes a few bucks on it. I don't know. Gunny's quarter deck says better packaging like the New Zealand Mint. I wish he was here to kind of follow up on that question. And after this is done, I'll go and I'll ask some questions in the comments. But I mean, I know the New Zealand Mint. A lot of that stuff is colorized chibis and stuff like that. They come in these big boxes with COAs, and that's the other thing. Like with stuff like that, most of that stuff is the coin isn't numbered. So you're buying this coin, a 1 ounce Stormtrooper chibi, right? Yeah, the box has got a COA on it, but how do you know that coin was that number? You just got to go with it, right? You just got to assume that coin was made and it's going in this box and that's the number coin. When I'm thinking numbered things, like the series that's out is the Gangster series. It started with Al Capone, and the next one is the Bonnie and Clyde. I mean, that number matches the COA. It numbered on the coin matches the COA that I get with that. That's the kind of stuff that I'm into when it comes to packaging like that. But as far as, chibbers. So, I mean, I like some of the New Zealand Mint stuff as far as the packaging, and I get their packaging. It's special. I just, Corky, my buddy from Historic Metal, says, I don't suppose we can ask them for just one tiny change back to the gold standard. Is that too much to ask? You might get what you wish for. One day you might. Dime wide nickel high says, fix all the quality control issues. Gold buffaloes so off stretch, won't even close fully. The airtight won't even close fully because one side is much wider. And that's just, you're right. That is an example of their quality control. It happened with the Liberty coins, not coins, Liberty medals. The silver Liberty medals, that's some pineapple-y stuff. I gotta stop drinking that. Those Liberty medals, a lot of them were off-struck like that. And I think it was Sal from Salivate Metals. His were bad. I don't know if he sent any back in, and if he did, if the ones he got back they looked the same. Freedom Stacker would love the U.S. Mint to make fractional buffaloes, fraction platinum eagles again. There we go. All right, let's catch up here. Mikey Y asks, does anybody else stack platinum? I have very, very little, but it's nice to have some. Silver Forever likes the platinum. He says he's got a little bit. Not a fan of foreign mints. And I'm kind of with you there, Texas Joe, especially for that kind of stuff, like what's coming from the New Zealand Mint. It's very pricey, collectible stuff. We'll call it. We'll keep this. That's 10:30. Stuff. We'll call it stuff for right now. Silver Wolverine and Nick's coins are going back and forth at it again about the 2021 Morgan and Peace dollars. That's always a fun conversation. Keep up on that one. Back to this. Desert Bob, my old buddy. If you're on Instagram, speaking of which, right here. If you are not on Instagram, I do have a Facebook page. If you are on Facebook, and anything I post on Instagram does automatically upload to Facebook. It's the same name, Paulybuck. Links are in the description of this video. If for some reason you want to follow along with other things, because I do post a lot of things on Instagram that I don't post on YouTube. There's just so much there's only so much you can do, and I try and post everywhere I can. But if that's something you're into, there you go. I'm on all kinds of different platforms. I buy defective coins and ugly houses. Define defective coins. Desert Bob, again, he says 10-ounce silver bars and fractional gold buffaloes. And then that's what I was going to lead into about Desert Bob. Look him up on Instagram if you're part of Instagram. I don't think he has a YouTube page going yet. But if you like made in the USA, handcrafted leather work, the man does amazing job. I think I've talked about him 2 or 3 different times on some different videos. I've tried to sneak in some shout outs for him. And I wouldn't just do that. And I don't think anybody would just do that, because I don't know him other than chit chat back and forth and the quality of product that he sent me. And if you watch any of Silver Forever's videos, he's got a great big coin mat that he made. And I think Pistol Pack and Pilot had one made by him as well. The guy does some work, some great work. Look him up, send him some work if you're interested in any type of leather work. Yeah, 10-ounce bars and fractional buffaloes. And the stacking perpetrator wants to see it's a Denver minted ASE. Now I think that's the only one that I seen commented that was a Denver minted ASE, and that kind of threw me for a curveball. That would be interesting. From what I understand, the Denver Mint does clad, but hey, it's wishful thinking. Nick's Coins wants lower premiums. Lower those premiums for Nick Coin, please. Please do it. Silver Forever says fractional buffaloes in a 10-ounce bar and more Silver Eagle production and better packaging and a better website and a better customer service. He just wants it all better. He can't stand a single bit of it. He took everybody's answers and just balled them all up into one. And he got a reply from Patriotic Stacker, and he says, hell yes. So like most, I doubt they would ever do it, right? I doubt they would ever do anything as far as a 10-ounce bar, because really, so they got to make it, and then how many are they going to make, right, that these authorized purchasers are then going to buy. And then because it's a 10-ounce bar, and let's just say it's the first one from the U.S. Mint, you're going to pay a fucking arm and a leg for the goddamn thing. And that's just the way it is. I mean, we know it. B2 Exponent says, quality clamshells for ASCs and GSEs, mint fractional buffaloes, stop being so damn woke and bureaucratic, continue the presidential dollars, and thank you. Well, thank you. You're welcome. And Conspiracy Stacker says, no one cares about first any Asian woman black nonsense coins. Just start making ASCs again. And he did get a couple of replies. He got I care, and the two ladies said, I care. I also enjoy the variety of American women, because it's women, not woman. I think I misspoke in one of my last videos. I said woman quarter instead of women, and I had somebody call me out, and whatever, dude. American Women Quarter program. I'm bored with the typical minting lineup. Other mints are so much more creative, and I would agree with that 100%. So thank you all for the comments, and let me catch back up. Fun fact, Paulybuck only a few more followers away from 1K on Instagram. And he jinxed me last week. He says, whoa, dude, you're 5 away from 1,000 on Instagram. And then all of a sudden I dropped to like 990. Desert Bob, I just plugged you. You showed up late. Just plugged you. Just plugged you. You'll have to rewind it. I said, give the man some work. He's sitting around whittling wood on his front porch. He needs work. He needs leather work. Silver Forever just dropped a link for the guy named Paulybuck, his Instagram. Get on over there. Follow him there. Please and thank you. So with that, I mean, that was pretty much the gist of everybody's. Well, let's go back here. Let's remove that, bring me back up, and bring that back up. So I would like to do more of that. There's actually a couple more. There's a couple more community tab posts that I left that I will probably kind of do the same thing with. Start off a live stream, talk about that, and then we can get into whatever you want to talk about here. And just continue on the conversation in the chat. We can continue back and forth. However you want to do it, fine with me. I love being live, and I'm not going to lie that it is awkward when you have to do it by yourself. I mean, it's always nice to have somebody with you, but it's just one of those things that I had to say, screw it, and chat with you all. You know, it's time. I think the last time I did a live stream was July, and that has been a long time. And let's catch back up. Next coin ticket. Yes, I would. Let's go, Brandon. Blow it up. Bob of the Desert. Agreed. Commemoratives should be $50. Quit making medals. I like that idea. I really do like that idea. They talk about running out of all these rounds because every commemorative they put on, wasn't that the size of the Morgan and Peace dollars is the size of the commemorative planchet? We couldn't get them in 2022, man. Think about that. Would have had one in 2022. Didn't happen. Nick's Coins is happy. Didn't happen. Go blue. That's right. That's right. That's tomorrow. Big game. Silver Forever. Where is that DOA guy? You know, here's the thing. I was hoping this wasn't going to be brought up, but I guess I talked. Paul, are you still selling coins? Mikey Y, you hit me up and we'll talk. Hey, now, I got some sex finders in here. So let's get rid of them. Who's going to do it? Who's going to do it? Okay, I'm going to test this, man. Paulybuck, let me hear you sing the fight song. No, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. This channel is not karaoke. I can tell you that right now. Where is that DOA guy? Okay. For those of you who don't know, DOA and myself have a channel. We still have the channel, Precious Metals Unfiltered. We had a blast on that channel from what I remember, right? And it was back in July. I had to work late. And he was going to do the stream himself and then just decided, you know what, screw it. I'm not going to do it. Just kill it. No big deal. We'll do it again next week. So that was the plan. And it just never came back together. At the time, he was doing a show with Stormy, which is cool. They were talking about comic books and cards and comparing them to all this other stuff. Steve Woods, thanks, buddy. But here's the bad news, right? So I haven't been able to get a hold of the guy, and I've been searching high and low, Facebook, Instagram, text messages, phone calls. No response. Well, lo and behold, I'm on this YouTube channel, right? And what did he and I always talk about well, we were against it, right? And I'm still against it, and I'm going to get into that in a minute. Let's talk about like these duck races, right? We gagged on them. and for a good cause, and I can get into that for a minute. But look, you're probably not listening, so I'm just going to tell you. I found the man in a goddamn duck auction, buying out all the spots, scratcher cards for goddamn war nickels. Okay, this guy, I mean, he's got some issues, and I really wish I could help him. He's in the duck race game. He's too far in. He can't get himself out. It's all for the war nickels, and that's as much as I'm going to be able to tell you. I can't go any deeper, and I can't tell you the channel. He doesn't even know I know. So I mean, if he's watching, sorry, dude, I found you. Call me, bro. Let's get you out of the duck races. Let's get you off the scratchers. Come on, we'll get you back in the game here, buddy. I'll play you dumbass to entertain the crowd more than Spartacus. No, I know, Randy. They said that about the game on. I put that on. I just forgot about it. I could change it. You want me to change it? I'll change it. We ain't got no bets. No, but on a serious note, I honestly don't know. I know he's okay. That's a good thing, but he hasn't responded to me. So, I don't know what. Yeah, he's doing ducks. I honestly don't know what the deal is. And that's cool. Well, whatever. I mean, it's his personal life, and it is what it is at this point. So I appreciate the guy for everything we've done. Hopefully we can continue to do stuff in the future. I thought we were having a damn good time, but Silver Wolverine, I appreciate you. I have to work tomorrow. I think the game's going to be on a radio station, 102.1. It should be on the radio, so hopefully I can catch some of it on the radio. So I appreciate you being here. Good night, buddy. Well, it was nicer than what I was going to say. I was reading the Louisiana Times down there, and from what actually I really heard is he got picked up blowing some dude in the parking lot for war nickels. So, I mean, that's just, I gave the funnier story, but that's probably actually what happened. That's what it is. No, he's my buddy, and if he's listening, I hope he's fucking laughing. And if he ain't, give you the John Boulay and call me, bro. Call me. But back in, when we started doing what we were doing, he and I and a lot of us are, there he is right there behind me. Boom. Right there. Where you at? Do a live stream with Stormy. Mike, he actually text messaged me, whatever. He said something about doing a video together. So maybe in the future, I don't know. As far as it went, kicking himself in the ass too. I appreciate you, Mike. Thank you very much. And like I said, get a hold of me and we'll chat about what you said above. When he and I started that, we were just, and I'm just going to say this: anybody can do what they want to do. I don't care. I don't care one bit. What I do care about is someone getting in stacking or collecting and going about it the wrong way. Things that happen on YouTube as far as these auctions and these duck races and these lottery tickets and all these wheels and all this shit. Lack of better words, it was pissing me off because I just saw how much money people were wasting. And no matter what I said to myself and John, no matter what we said, what it always came back to is this: their money, let them do whatever the hell they want to do with it. Okay, that's fine. But what about the person getting into it that doesn't have to do that, that doesn't have to make those mistakes, or just doesn't have that FU money and can just go blow it at an auction and can go blow it on a duck race and do all this other stuff? So what happens? You got a duck race. just say it's 10 ducks just to make it simple. And it's the New Zealand mint friggin' chibi, right? They're about $100. They fill up the card for $130, however much that is per spot. The seller puts a little money in their pocket. Now the winner gets that for $13. And now what that person can do is to the actual collector who's collecting this thing and maybe even putting it aside for quote unquote investment to sell later on down the road. Well, this person can take that $13 item and now sell it for next to nothing because now they need cash. And the value of that item, that particular coin, whatever it is, just dropped for everybody else that owns it because of one person who decided to be careless and go to a duck race. And that was not the whole point of our show. Paulybuck walks in a 7-Eleven. Some guy buys a $100 lottery ticket. Pauly says, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa! Are you fucking doing that?" Well, in Michigan, ours only go up to $50, so I guess you'd have to buy 2 of them. No, that's not the point. The point is the lottery, just like these games, it's a risk. It's your own money. Who wants to gamble with precious metals? Something that you're supposed to keep, hold your value, hold the value of something you're spending your money on and potentially go up, but also go down. You scratch that lottery ticket and it's a $100 loser. You didn't win shit, right? You go to a duck race and you spend $13 and your duck doesn't win, you're out $13, just the same as, I guess, a lottery ticket. But that was the chance you took. Do I like it? No, I don't like it. But I'm to the point where I watched a guy's video today, and if anybody's into collecting, and I don't like doing this, but I'm doing it because it was a great video. His name is Dakota, and it's sports cards anonymous, right? And he just put out a great video about the sports cards hobby. And that video can be taken for so many different niches within YouTube. It doesn't matter if it's sports cards, comics, coins, and collectibles. That video made sense. That video is how I feel about the stacking and collecting community. It's getting not out of control because, again, people can do whatever the hell they want to do. I just don't like it see things like this happen to new stackers, new collectors. They're coming onto YouTube every day looking for information, and they come across a live stream like this. They come across a auction right now like Saka Plata's having. Great guy, great auction, very fair. They can sit there, they can watch, they can buy. They think they're getting a good deal, fine. Most of the time they are. Scratching your money away like a dead duck. Only thing worse than a duck race is 4-hour duck race. See, and that's just it. And what I have done, which is really hard to do because I'm one that takes in a lot of information, and I just like to use the information and break it down, analyze it in my own head of why, right? Why is somebody, why? It doesn't matter why anymore. So what do? I just blocked it out. I don't watch them no more. There's no reason to follow it. I'm not going to participate. Why let something bug me if I'm not going to be able to fix it myself? John and I, we chatted. We would have 3-hour live streams and talk for an hour after the live stream about how it went, what we think we need to change, and should we even keep talking about the same old stuff. And I just kept saying yes, we should. Let's just keep drilling this stuff in their heads that there's other ways of buying medals. So many people get those things and they don't win, and next thing you know, your money in the hole, and you still want to go buy something. Well, now you're out all that money, and now you have to spend more money to go buy something. Because what is it? It's a hobby for most people, but don't make it a habit to where you turn into a damn, well, like me, for instance, like an alcoholic. You got to have a beer. You got to have a beer. You got to have a beer. You got a beer. Don't get into it and think, I got to buy, I got to buy, I got to buy, I got to buy. I talked to a guy today. He's talking about buying some things for his house, but then he won't be able to buy metals. Listen, dude, there's always going to be metals. Take a break. Buy what you need to buy. Save the money for what you need to buy for your place and come back to metals. Metals aren't going nowhere. Coin roller hunting is no different than games. So to each their own. But if I have time for any of it, but I don't have time for any of it, it's boring as F. Me, junkie. Bob, I'm surprised he lasted this long as he did. What are we talking about here? Oh yeah, Bob, you sent him that sack, and I think this might be on you. Oh my Lord. See what happens? See what happens when you don't have the guy watching the chat. Now I know why DOA would always bitch at me. He'd say, go back up, go back up, go back up. Silver Frogman. HD Down Low Rider. Listen, dude, I got your package. I've got so much stuff behind me that I've just been busy with everything in my personal life. I've got things that got to go out. JK Pioneer first. If you're still here, I got your package as well. I appreciate you, buddy. And I know there's probably names that I'm missing. I do appreciate it very much. Thank you very much for thinking of me. And I am thinking of all you guys. And I will be sending something in the mail. Do not worry about that. Okay, I have a race. Okay, 30 seconds, not too short. Let's do a 4-hour duck race. I'll sit over forever. In case a couple other. Yeah, you did. Desert Bob made those leather Pokemon holders for him. Preach, Pauly. Slow down. It's at your own risk and your own speed. Well, and that's just it. Listen, a lot of these. I'm going to get better. I'm going to get better. I'm going to get better at this. Not a lot of these. Listen, if you're a content intaker, if you're one who watches videos on YouTube about silver and gold stacking precious metals, you're going to see a lot of stuff that these guys have. And you're going to say, whoa, look at all that stuff he's got. He's only been on YouTube for how long? He's got all that. How many ounces of gold? How many ounces of silver? Listen, take your time. Don't keep up with the Joneses. How's the song go? Waylon Jennings, Lukenbach, Texas. Slow it down a little bit. Take a step back. Think about what you're doing. Reach out to somebody. Metals can be a problem just like anything else. You watch enough of it, you can find yourself in trouble. I'm working on, I don't want to drop too many hints, but I'm working on a video series. I did a video a while back. DOA. What's up, Randy? I did a video a while back and I actually just cut a short from it. It's about 3 tips of starting stacking. Well, I started thinking a while back. I said, those are some things that was actually a really good video on my mind. And I would like to touch on all 3 of those things, plus a couple extra things, but in their own personal video. And if it works for people, it works for people. But if it doesn't, it doesn't. Yeah, go out with Willie and the boys. What's he saying that? I know the damn song. I listened to it. I can't think of it. It's got me thinking. But anyways, so I think they're going to be good. We'll see what anybody else thinks. It's not the end of the world. It's content. It's better published than perfect. But I am going to try working out some kinks and make them a little bit more friendly, I guess. Who thinks Paulybuck would look like Jagger from Nickelback if he grew his hair out? Fun fact about that is someone actually called me that at a softball tournament, I think 2 years ago. And Kenneth McNeil will not let me live that down. DOA. I was in the movie with Dennis Quaid and Meg Ryan. Oh, man. There's so many ways to stack. You got to be realistic and do what works for you. Bob, I agree 100%. And it doesn't matter what it is that you're into, it's that you like it. Look, I just bought $5 worth of junk silver, and that's stuff that I would typically not buy, and I bought it. So what? I don't need to show it off. I don't need to do an unboxing and say, look at the junk silver I've just bought. It's our own lives. We can do what we want. I've not gotten away from stacking silver, just slowed way down because of the premiums. And gold is the next best thing for me, even though, yeah, the premiums are up on that as well. But I would take a 30% premium over 100% premium. Twice on Sunday. Silver Frog Man. I was serious. It was a B movie in the 90s, DOA. Well, I'm going to look that up. Silver Frog Man. Paulybuck, put me on live with you one day soon. We'll get thousands. Sean, if you say that, I can make it happen. You let me know when, and we'll make it happen. Bring up you and Randy, and did you guys just let off fireworks, and I'll sit here and watch. Silver Frog Man says, it's very easy to get sucked in when collecting. I bought limited edition packaging the other day from the mint. Well, there you go. You bought the limited edition silver set, right? Yes or no? Boo premium. Gold and platinum for me. There you go, Mikey. There you go. LOL, crying. I'm serious. Well, so am I. You hit me up and we can make it happen. My plan for going forward is to well, in my head, I think I'm helping people. I think, at least I'm trying to make sense out of some things that I say. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. My wife most of the time would say it doesn't, but moving forward, it's going to be not boring educational, but just I want some of the stuff that I say to really hit home. It doesn't matter if you're new, been doing it for a couple years, or been doing it for 30 years. You know, there's a lot to go over. And the thing with the stacking community and videos on YouTube, it just seems like a lot of it gets regurgitated. I saw 2 videos come out the other day that was an idea in my head. And then I tell myself, well, that's already been done. Yeah, it's already been done, but you can still do it. It's your channel. I can do what I want. Somebody might message me and say, hey, why the hell are you doing the same video I did? Well, it's not the same video you did. It's similar. We're all humans. We all think the same in this community, at least as far as I've been seeing, like content creators. It's funny how it happens to me. It is. It's really weird when you come up with an idea, and then I'm being dead serious when I say this. I came up with this video. I'm like, that'd be great. Take my phone, write down the notes, and like that day, that video comes out from somebody that I follow. I'm like, son of a bitch. Paulie isn't allowed to smoke. Paulie, you don't smoke cigars. I do smoke cigars. I was also in Nadine, got invited to dinner. Kim Basinger. Well, did you go to dinner? You should have. Seen any deer? Actually, an 8-point just got hit down the road on my way to work. I seen it laying dead this morning. But yeah, my phone's off. But that away, behind me is where I hunt, and there are some nice bucks in the area. A lot of does. I was talking to somebody else about that too. Just the way the Michigan hunting is managed, it's getting more and more ridiculous. And well, this ain't a hunting channel, but maybe one day we'll get into it. This guy has a high tolerance for Red Bulls, coffee, cocaine. He's spazzing out, and he's not spazzing out yet. I don't drink them Red Bulls. I drink the Monster. This is something new. This I don't know about this. I don't do cocaine anymore. Yeah, Silver River. I love horsing. Hoarding. Quit hoarding around. Most of the big names are putting out some news blurbs anyways. Do what you want. And I don't name drop, so that's just what it is. I mean, maybe if I got pissed off enough. I was talking to another content creator about this. Is a lot of it is you put a picture of Putin, or you put a picture of somebody from North Korea and a fancy thumbnail, and then you click on it. It's the same video. It's the same video they did last week. It is what it is. I mean, some of it is good content. It is. Paul, I'm going to DM you after this about possible business opportunity. No, what you need to do is get the damn sill plate on. That's the business opportunity that I'm giving you. Yeah, silver. Yeah, let's see. Set 83.75 an ounce. Yeah, 2.4 ounces. Did those sell out yet? I saw that they changed the household order limit to 0. It was set at 1. So it's unlimited now. I lost track of it. I would think that they sold out, but I can't be 100% certain on that without looking. Paul, what's your favorite cigar brand? It is A Fuente. A Fuente is what my uncle. So deer camps, I've been going to deer camps for years and years and years and years, probably 12 years old. And just that smell, that deer camp cigar and alcohol and wood stove. And it always sticks with you, right? And when I got to become of age, they let me, my dad and my uncles used to let me, I guess not of age, but they would let me draw on their cigar. And let me tell you, if you haven't done it, don't do it. Don't go drawing on your uncle's or your dad's cigar when you're, 15, 14 years old, because it's just soaking ass wet. And then they get a good laugh at it. Dog rockets. That's right. Put out them dog rockets. But yeah, so that's what he brings over is a brand. It's A Fuente. They're usually a mild cigar. I know the Fuente, they have some dark ones. They make all different sizes. It's just a nice, mild cigar for sitting around a deer camp and bullshitting. Black and mild wood tips. And I have smoked a few of those. Yeah, I've also cut a few of those open. I've noticed YouTube stacking videos slow down and pick up with spot price. Yeah, you'll have that. Think for yourself. How are you doing, buddy? I'm following you. I am following you. You know that. You're right, though. They do go up and down with spot price. The videos, I mean, everything changes. It's an addiction. Even as a content creator, it's an addiction. Believe it or not, it is a lot of work to keep up doing YouTube videos. I mean, it doesn't have to be a lot of work, but to make a quality product, it is a lot of work. And some of these guys, it's not their full-time job, but man, they sure do make stuff like it is. And I'm talking daily videos, 2-3 times a day videos, and videos every other day. And it's a constant follow. It's a constant. I need more views. I need more views. I need more views. It's all about views. It's all about revenue. And that's the way I feel. A lot of people that I used to watch have gotten away from actually helping and more into quote unquote a scare. That they flash a news article and they, like I said, they put different things on the thumbnails to make you click on it, and that's what it's for. It's for clicks. It is what it is. Talking about hunting earlier, I seen a buck on the side of the road with its horn cut off. I'm pretty sure that's illegal. It is illegal. It is illegal, and they would write you a ticket because what you're doing is it's a dead animal. If you get hold of the county police or the DNR, they will give you a kill ticket to take that deer. But you are ultimately removing a piece of that animal without a proper kill tag on it. In Michigan, this is a goof. It's not goofy because it's private property, right? So if I didn't get along with my neighbor and I shot a deer on my property and it ran over to my neighbor's property, and they say, no, Paul, you're not going on there, the deer's there. That person, that neighbor of mine, can't even go and put a kill tag on that deer. Now, what the DNR can do, they can, if they get permission, they can go on that property and put a state police kill tag on it and take it and donate everything. But the only time you can have an animal, a piece of that animal, is if you put a proper kill tag on it. And I can't properly take my tag in my wallet and tag that dead deer on the side of the road because I didn't kill it. Now, if I killed it with my car, that's when you call the police and they'll write you a slip. And if it's a big buck and you just want the damn head because the rest of the deer's mangled, you're able to cut the head off the deer and do whatever you want with the antlers. So, yes, it is illegal. Shouldn't be done. Paulybuck, I figured a no on the cane, but you said lines early, so I went with it. No, I got you. I say a lot of shit that, it's just what it is. I like to unwind. I used to unwind a lot. Bob, what you think? Maybe later. A Fuente, Astro Fuente, that's right. SC Stacker, you made it, buddy. How far am I behind? It's 10:59, that comment. It is now 11:02. SC Stacker, glad you're here, buddy. Thanks, buddy. Desert Bob, I believe it's hard to start up. Been stumbling over 2 years, and that's talking. JM Bullion has a spot price deal on 1 ounce gold bars in assay. Well, how do you feel about the gold bars? Because they are assayed, it is a better buy because it has been assayed, it has been certified, correct? And that would typically be a good buy, I guess, if your only way to resell it was back to a bullion dealer or taking it to a local coin shop. At least they know this thing has been certified and it's not just a random gold bar somebody poured in their garage. So that's not terrible if you're into gold bars. Good to see you, Silver Forever. Oh, Bad Gateway. What's up, buddy? I smoked fine cigars 2 decades ago. I used to order them from Switzerland with brands removed. They would send me the bands separately. Finally quit about 15 years ago. Yeah, when I say I smoke cigars, it's a few times. It's a few times a year. It's not a daily thing. Yeah, right. And that's kind of what I thought too. Think for yourself. But anybody who's looking for some type of deal and need that fix of a gold bar and you don't mind them, Think for Yourself says JM Bullion has a spot deal on gold bars. So that's something to look at for sure. Should I turn this into the DNR that someone did this? You could. You could. Tell them where the yeah, I mean, if you're obviously not standing by the deer, tell them where the deer is, tell them what you saw, and they'll come and do an investigation. I don't smoke often, but Petoskey has a great back alley cigar bar. Petoskey. That's north. I go to Indian River and Fishburt Lake, and Petoskey's right there. I think it's still a little bit north and west, if I'm not mistaken. Oliver makes good sticks too. I did that on the side, 2-lane highway. When my son was like 5, we passed it one day, and then the next day it was still there. He wanted the antlers so bad, I guess. It was a 2-year-old buck, small rack, 3 horns, over 20 years ago. Yeah, and listen, a lot of people do it. And actually, the guy working on my place, He said he did it years ago too, and he's friends with the DNR officer. And the DNR, because they were friends, he said, "Listen, I'm not gonna write you the ticket, but if it was somebody else, they'd be writing you a ticket for a," he said, poached deer, but I don't believe it's a poached deer. It's just an untagged deer. You can't ride around with untagged deer, and that's just the way it is. He cut the whole head off, and that's what he was riding around with, is a untagged deer. Paulie, have you ever been to Sault Ste. Marie? Yes, I have. West across 68. Yeah, that's what I figured. My folks had a cabin in Lake Charlevoix. I grew up fishing that lake. Yeah, Bird Lake's a fun lake. It is, if you're in the right spots, it is full of walleye, and it's just a very interesting area where they have the Indian River that feeds Mullet Lake, and then in return, the Sturgeon River comes out of Mullet Lake and feeds Burt Lake. We have a huge network of lakes and streams and all that stuff in Michigan. It's a lot to take in. It is. And a lot of times I think that, because I work a lot by the lakeshore, by Lake Huron, you take it for granted that you just look at it, you see it every day, and you're like, yeah, that's quite the lake. But not that I'm not old by any means, but getting older, you like to take that stuff in, like my dad did with me. We went to the lake. We went, skipping stones and stuff like that. Kids, they don't. It's this. It's this. It's this. This I like doing this. So this is a hunting channel now. No, this is not a hunting channel, but my brother, younger brother, and if there is a moderator in here who knows how to work the YouTube magic, drop his link. The Outdoor Conquest has a hunting channel, and he's actually out in Colorado right now hunting elk. And last year they went, and he went with another one of my brothers and some friends. My brother Lucas, who has the Outdoor Conquest hunting channel, which is doing really well. Thanks Silver Forever, faster than Te. Well, Te's not here. So yes, you are. I appreciate you. They got a cow and a bull elk, and I think he made it into a 4-part series on his channel. It's if you go back and watch, like most content creators, if you go back and watch his first video to what he's built that channel to now, it's like night and day. It is. It's really cool watching his channel grow, because obviously it's my brother, but he does have a drive to be in the outdoors, and which is really cool. He does a lot of fishing, but with his job, he's able to do a lot of it because he works the afternoon shift. So he works from 3:30 to 11. But it still allows him to get up, go out fishing, go out hunting in the morning, and record this stuff, and then, make what he makes. It's really cool. I can't assume this channel's identity. Why? Crooked Lake, Burke Lake, Indian River, Mullet, Sheboygan River joined. Yep. That is correct. I'm a content creator too, just not on YouTube. Gen X Collectibles, how you doing, buddy? Glad to see you here. Kenny, you should get on the YouTube. You do make some nice stuff. It ain't gonna hurt. Like right now, you ain't doing nothing. Gen X Collectibles, how have you been? Did you get the silver proof set? And have you made any more content for that second channel? I haven't seen anything pop up. That's all. Trident, you bugger, you. I see ya. He's another one. I can't remember. I can't remember who it was. It was either Silver Bull 30 or M2. I call them Trident, and that's just what I'm going to call them. Trident Stacking. Thanks for being here. Which one of you two I actually did the very first sticker trade I ever did with? I can't remember. I'm going to say, because you're here, I'm going to say it was you. I appreciate you, buddy. And I actually do have, I was talking about packages to send out earlier. I think we talked on Instagram months ago about me sending you the stuff I want to send you, and I still have it sitting behind me, not sent out. So I need to get my head on my ass and do things that I need to be doing. Kenny McNeil is a content creator on Snapchat. Check it out. User NMCN. All you Snapchat users out there, get on it. I should be speaking the same week. He was first. He's not here, so you were first. Let's do it that way. Leave it that way. Thanks for being here. My back won't let me right now. Hopefully, I can get something up very soon. All right, man. Very cool. Very, very cool. And Silver Stacker, you're still here. I appreciate it, buddy. So other than that, that's kind of what I'm leaning towards. Is I like to get more community posts, I guess not transactions, but interaction, and do something like this. I don't think I'm going to commit myself to once a week just yet. I'm thinking once every other week, at least twice a month. What am I paying for junk in this area? And I forget. I told somebody what the price was, and they didn't believe me. I think it was four. I bought quarters. It was four something. It ended up being, it was call it $4. Call it $4 a quarter. I think that's what it was. Four something. It was below 450. It's Pauly. Pauly's buttons are fire. Ooh. 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 Oh, yeah. Stacking Surfer, what's up, buddy? What is going on? Where y'all having these stickers made? So, I use Sticker Mule, and there's a link in the description of this video. Up discount. Shameless plug. You'll get a discount. I'll get a discount. Yeah, there you go. A crazy number. What's the most premium you would pay for junk? Like I said, Steve, I don't know, because I don't typically buy it. I would say I see people paying $20, $22, right? I mean, is that what it's going for? I don't typically buy it. It was worked into a deal that I had with, I buy a lot of stuff from this one seller through Facebook, and sometimes he has trouble moving stuff. And I worked it into a deal that we made together. So no, I don't. I guess I would say I wouldn't pay more than $16 face at this point, but maybe 18's good. I like I said, I don't really keep up with it. SD Bullion, 22 to 25. There you go. Around here's 20, and I believe he's in Ohio. So there you go. Oh, Silver Forever, you're shining. You are shining. But Mikey Y, my first design, I had a guy on Instagram make Flatline Racer. Really good dude. You tell him what you want, and he'll send you. You pay him half, and he'll work on it. He'll send you a couple ideas. You like it, you pay him the other half. He sends you the files that you need. He sends you 3 or 4 different files with something you can use for Instagram, YouTube, high definition quality pictures, and then something which is the same but a different type of file that you can send to Sticker Mule or anybody else who makes the vinyl stickers. You don't have to use Sticker Mule. There's a lot of different companies, and they can use that file. They do the same thing. They draft you a preview. If you like it, you say go ahead. You pay them, and like a week later, package comes in the mail. Randy, junk? Question mark. Is it junk? Speaking of junk, just because he's shining tonight, Silver Forever has a video on his channel that has been blowing up about junk silver. And I do a lot of not thinking about him in general, but just that video and why something like that would be blowing up. Well, it just tells me that there's so many more people getting onto YouTube that want to learn about silver, whether it's junk silver or bullion silver, whatever. And that is a great video for someone to learn on. Plain and simple. Patriotic Stacker still here. He says 16 to 19 is what I'm paying right now, not a penny more. Anything under 20 is good. See, these are guys who know junk silver. My iPhone 13 Plus is HD 4K. Wonderful. Wonderful. Can they make shape stickers like surfboards? They can do die cut stuff. Yeah, they've got all kinds of different stuff. And the thing about it is, once you sign up with them, I think even you get a sign up bonus, even if you don't use the link after your first purchase. I think you get some type of bonus from them. But they have weekly deals. Like the shirt that I had, I don't know if anybody's ever seen it, but it's got my logo right here, right? That was made through Sticker Mule. I think they're like $20 a shirt, but they have them on sale for like $8 or something. So I bought one. But you can get the stickers in 50 packs for a certain price. Every week they do something different. Doesn't matter. It's bubble mailers. If you're shipping stuff out, I mean, if you get bubble mailers from something like that, you're going to be paying more money from it, but it's a branding type thing. But if your name has anything to do with silver in it, I wouldn't recommend that, because you're putting that trust in the United States Postal Service with your package. If you're a seller that has your logo and silver forever on it, right? But they have packing tape and just all kinds of shit, all kinds of it, keychains and buttons and whatever you can think of, they have. Okay, it was effectively word and well throughout the bail. Yeah, I missed out on that, Bob. Oh, nail on the head. There you go. Nail on the head. You guys are, I can read you. You're almost like when I text. People understand it now. Makes no sense sometimes, but then they patty cake us. $9 shipping included on the t-shirts when on sale. Yeah, $9. There you go. Patriotic's back. Where'd you go? Did you ever get that thing figured out? Or no? I got fat thumbs, Pauly. I got the same problem. Well, some days. I haven't had a lot of salt lately. Having coffee, I guess. So that's where I'd like to be, and I like to do it. Repeat myself, but I like to do it like once every other week. Bring up a couple of the community tabs, if there are a couple, which there is another one we could go over. I'm not going to go tonight and do it, and just chit chat with y'all if that's something you're going to be interested in, and I can keep people entertained. Good. If not, then I would put an end to it. But I guess maybe I could just sit here and talk to myself too. I would love every once in a while to have somebody join me, and that'd be great. I know Sean's Precious Bullion said something about it. I think he'd mostly want to talk about disc golf, which that's his thing. That's the channel he needs to start, is Sean's Precious Disc Golf. Yeah, it's coffee. See, he's got tons to talk about. He's still here. I appreciate that, buddy. Gonna be the next Letterman. I do got the beard coming in. For hunting season, and Letterman did end with the beard. Would love to call in sometime. You would love to call in. Interesting. Mikey Y says he sent Stormy a disc golf starter set. I wonder if he used it or if he put it up on eBay for sale. What do you think? What do you think he did with it? Did he use it or did he put it up on eBay? So again, I said this earlier. I do have 2 locations. I also post stuff. I know a few of the people in here, they are on Instagram, and some that aren't on Instagram or don't know how to use Instagram and they're more of a Facebook user. I do have a Facebook page, and anything I post on Instagram goes directly to Facebook. And anytime somebody chats in there, it alerts me on Instagram. It actually works out pretty smooth. I know a lot of folks can't stand either of them, which is fine because I do a lot of posting here as well. Videos and shorts and yeah, what's Facebook, right? So when I do a reel on Instagram, it automatically uploads on Facebook. It makes life easy for me. And it's another avenue to reach more people, right? And that's why I'm doing it, to reach more people. I'm just listening. Tired, long week. Yeah, and I'm not done. I've got to go work 10 hours tomorrow. Follow Paulybuck on Instagram. Twitter rules now. And I never got into it, but a lot of channels that are made to help content creators, let it be Nick Nimmin or Think Media, channels like that, they talk about Twitter a lot, and it's very interactive as far as your posts and where they can end up and where you want to send them. Yeah, so I don't use the Twitter. I should think about it. Then that's just one more thing. Facebook is great if you buy from good dealers. I deal with many on Facebook. Believe it or not, more scammers on Instagram. I do. What did DOA say about a job? Just over broke. But if you want to live in this world, be your first and boss, Paulie. Working my way up, man. Working my way there, right? Right? My issue is I have to stay anonymous due to my day job. I got you, buddy. Send me a message on Instagram or email, and we'll work something out. Whether it's a Google call or call my phone, put you in a cup, right? Who does that? Who does the old phone in a cup? Was it Heist? Was it Heist doing the phone in the cup? I think Heist does the phone in the cup. Surprised he wasn't here. It's all right. Surfer, what do you do? Randy Mathers wants to know what you do. Stacking Surfer is really Tom Hanks. Fun fact, Stacking Surfer is really Tom Hanks. All right. All right. All right. I'm old school. Couldn't have Facebook unless you were in college. Randy. Hey, Randy, you and Kenny would get along, I think, because I thought you're an electrician and Kenny's a drywaller. You guys wouldn't bump heads at all. I don't think. Forrest Gump Hanks or Alone Hanks? Ooh. Yeah, it was Heist. Thanks, Randy. I thought so. I thought it was Heist that put the old phone in the cup. Stacking Servers, DB Cooper. Oh, shit. F that guy. There you go. Stacking Servers, that doesn't make sense. There you go, Randy. See, I knew I'd find a way to set you off. I know how you guys love them drywallers, and them drywallers just love you electricians. I'm a product expert for a company and somewhat public figure, so I have to be careful with my brand and images. There you go. Makes sense. Enough said. But what if? Stacking server. You're saying too much, buddy. Calling Liam. Throw in a plumber and a carpenter. They can go play. Just throw in a plumber and a carpenter. They can go play euchre. Isn't euchre just a Michigan thing? I know they got online gaming, but I don't know how many people actually know how to play euchre. Like if you know how to play spades, you know you've been in, the clink for a little while. Love me some Tom Hanks. SPB is 100%. That's right. Euchre man, no, Ohio plays it. All right, I got you. The old hand is going to start hurting from smacking that euchre table at deer camp. I can tell you that much. Pretty much better looking than Tom Hanks, though. I think Silver Forever has been called, like, what the hell did somebody call you? Let me think of it. It is a Midwestern game, though. Yeah, it for sure is. What the hell? Oh, Jimmy Kimmel. Silver Forever is actually Jimmy Kimmel, believe it or not. Cribbage. Favorite game than euchre? I never got much into cribbage. Hard to believe Surfer Dude makes me. Jimmy is a lib. String him up, man. String him up. I'm secretly stacking Surfer. That's a good one. Okay. While we're on here, you've been listening to this music the whole time. How is this one? No, not that one. That's this one. This one right here. Like this almost probably going to put me to sleep. But is it a little more mellow? I don't know. I think I like the rock better. You like the rock better? 1 for the rock, 2 for this one. Let it play a minute. Randy wants to know what euchre is. Randy, you're going to have to look that up online. It's played with 4 people and 24 cards. 9s, 10s, jacks, queens, kings, and aces. M2 is Spartacus. Euchre's like spades, Randy. Don't know how to play either. I feel like we should be slow dancing. All right, I heard enough then. That's all we had to hear. Okay, we're back. There. There. There, that's better. Damn, I almost hit the end broadcast. Yeah, we already made the switch. 1 for the money, 2 for the show. Sounds like he's seducing us. All right, listen. I don't know. No, I don't think I can post it here. Let me see. I don't think that's gonna work. No. Yeah, Jerry Lewis, rip. I got bad news, and Janine's not here either, which really kind of pissing me off. Janine, you're not here. The Cadbury egg had to go. It was past its time. It went to the trash. But this is still here. There's some things you just can't change. Yeah, Sean, it's gone. It is definitely gone. It was past its time. Yeah, I fried it up. Man. The Jeff Hardy glove. The OG. That's right. So that's staying with me. Egg better come back as an Easter treat. And that's just it. You know, those damn things. I guess I could go on eBay and buy some, but you just don't find them until like right around Easter. You know, it's the Easter bunny. He drops them, leaves them. Well, what do you suppose? Do I keep this going? Like, did you want to do something like this bi-weekly, twice a month? Like I said, I can't commit to a once a week thing, and I would like others that are here to join in and chat a little bit. I want to keep a live stream going. I do. I missed it. I don't want to get too involved in it. I miss my buddy DOA. I really do. Call me, bro. Smash the like button. Keep going. We love entertainment. LOL. No, I do every Friday. Every Friday. Every Friday. I would like to keep it on Fridays though, so if that works out, and I know it's a little later for the East Coast, 10 o'clock. It works out good for me around 10 because then the kids are in bed, they're not running around wild. That's why when John and I did it, it was 9 p.m., which was still worked out fine, but he's an hour behind me. So it was 8 o'clock for him. If 10 p.m. is good, I'd probably keep it there once a week, or I unsubscribe. Whoa. Bi-monthly, twice a week, whenever you feel up to it. And that's, there's a lot of times I get rained out and I feel like, I'll just flip the thing on and chit chat for a little while, but then something else comes up and I get busy doing stuff around the house. Randy Matthew giving me the eye roll. Friday's a good night for you. M2 Trident, I appreciate you, buddy. I really do. Thanks for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. I'll consider thinking about potentially showing up. There you go, buddy. Maybe I can put up Kenny in one corner and Randy in one corner, and them guys can just duke it out back and forth. Twice a month, you'll have more likely stay with that. All right, Bad Gateway, thank you. And like I said, I really want to get involved with the community posts and then talk about that just to start the show off, so I'm just not sitting here rambling the whole time. It's just nice to, whatever the question is, and I know not everybody, even in this chat, can see it all, and you're not just going to go search my channel and say, hey, did he post something? Maybe one day I'll get to that point and people actually are, but for now, if you see it, if you can leave a comment, if you want to, go ahead, that'd be great, and I'm going to go over all of them here. Seems like a cool thing for me to do, and just keep things going. Cooking with Pauly. Stolen base equals free taco. Do they just steal base? I like free tacos. Yeah, you'll get on here. Doing what around the house? Dishes, laundry? Yes. Just like a good house husband would do for his lovely, from what I've heard, being a housewife is almost like a man working two jobs. And I've heard that. It's nuts to me. They do a lot of work, man. They do a lot of work. You got to give them credit. He always invites me over. Probably does cook up some good barbecue. And if I got this garage built, probably have one. Oh, there's nothing wrong with a good house. Look at Nick's Coins is here. Look at lurking. I said in an Instagram post, lurkers welcome. Struck a nerve with the housewife thing. Oof. Hardest job in the world. Thank you, Silver Forever. We know it's true. The women out there that love us, they take care of us. They sure do. And that's not sarcastic. That's not tight. That's being for real. Pauly, take your wife out to dinner and buy her some flowers. Fun fact, Mike. I do every once in a while, and every time I do it, she just doesn't like the flowers. But I know deep down, all women appreciate flowers, and I do it once in a while. And we actually just went out to a movie last Friday. We went and watched that new Halloween movie, so that's really cool because we usually don't get any time to do anything on our own. Trophy housewife. I am a trophy housewife. Thank you very much. LOL. Ha ha ha. Well, Nick, I think a trophy housewife would really enjoy some 2021 Morgan silver dollars, but I don't know. I don't know if you like those. I don't know. Need me a good woman one of these days. Sean, you're gonna. This can't turn into some self-help. I need to find a woman chat. Does it? Is that gonna happen? Is this going on right now? I don't want flowers, they die. Yeah, but it's the thought that counts, Nick. It's the thought that counts. Nick's coins just wants coins. That's exactly what a woman wants. Humans die, people still want them. See? Sean says, to cut you down, stacking a pot roast is a good trade-off. Damn right. There ain't nothing wrong with a good pot roast. She's waiting for an inheritance of coins. Dear Paulybuck channel. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Dear Paulybuck. Big brain moves through your own flowers. Then you can give them all the time you want. It's free. There you go. Sean. Kenny McNeil says stay single. Oh yeah. We could have a Dear Pauly night, couldn't we? Ooh. Boys let out all the steam. Yo, wow. Look how miserable Pauly is. That's not the ideal life. Look how miserable Pauly is. That's not the ideal life. Oh, man, I'm not miserable. Not at all. Well, I guess it's going to be settled then. I'm going to, let's see, what's today? This is off. Yeah, that's off. So today's the 28th. I guess we're going to go not next Friday, but the Friday after. Stay single, you lucky bastard. No, Dear Pauly night. Only jokes and love. We'll go, I don't have do I got a calendar? I do got a calendar. Look at that. Good desk man. What month is this? That's September, October, November, Friday, 4th. Ooh. We could do it. Very possibly November the 11th. That is Veterans Day. That is Veterans Day. Thanks, Mikey. You must have your calendar out in front of you. It's very possible we could still do that. That's November 11th. Stay single, you lucky bastard. Oh, shit. November 13th is Kenny's birthday. Well, guess what? I'm going to send you some flowers. Ungrateful bastard. September 25th. Oh, he's a youngin'. He's a youngin'. 25. Grab him up, ladies. Mikey Y feels old. Mikey Y, it's just an age, buddy. Don't feel old. Don't feel old. 11th on the 11th. 11th on the 11th day of the 11th month. Yeah. Yeah. And we'll run past 11. J9, get him. Did Janine sneak in here? I didn't see her sneak in here. Unless she's lurking too. She put out a video the other day, her just cruising around in the car, and then, you know, some nice scenery. I'm not single, but I'm looking, if that makes sense. You be careful, Kenneth. No, she's not here. I didn't see her. Maybe that's what I need up here in this corner. This way. Maybe I need to put, what's out? This way. Up. That way. A Cadbury egg. Maybe I need to stick a Cadbury egg there. Happy birthday, HD Dyna Lowrider. Is it his birthday? My birthday was Wednesday. See how fast this thing moves? No counter partner. Happy birthday, buddy. Another lap, you made it. Turning 45 in December, that's old but not dead. No, you're 100% right, buddy. You are 100% right. M2 will be 45. I will be 45 in January. Oh, shit. Nick's getting up there, too. 45, but she ain't dead. Gen X rules, Nick. Stacking Surfer / Silver Forever is saying happy birthday to everybody. Does it bother you that this is a motorcycle emoji? 45 isn't bad. Paul is pushing 50. No way. No, bad gateway. No. Hey, my birthday's in July. July 6th, as a matter of fact. JK Pioneer. He's always first. Always first, JK Pioneer. He'll be 58 in December. July 4th, just like the Stacking Stormtrooper. He is July 4th. I was 2 days late, and my mom still lets me hear it every year. Every year she's pissed off that my birthday was not July 4th. Every single year. She will not let me let it down. Some years she calls me on July 4th and says, I wish I could be wishing you happy birthday today. Right? Yeah, it's funny. Well, folks, I think that is where I am going to end it. And like I said, I appreciate you all. This was fun. 2 hours. It's a great time. Let's get somebody else up here with me maybe in a week or 2 weeks. Maybe not next week's show. See what I'm talking about? Not next week's show, but the following week's show. 2 weeks after that, we'll figure something out. Who knows? We might have somebody special come up on the 11th. Try and figure it out. That's 2 weeks. But as always, I do appreciate the chit chat. I just have fun doing it. I missed it, so I want to keep doing it. And I don't care if there's 2 people in here. It just gives me something to do. I've got a lot of stuff to talk about. And even just the camaraderie of joking back and forth. It's fun for everybody here. It's fun for me. So again, I really do appreciate you all. And let's see this. We end with the Paulybuck live stream. Everybody, you have a great night. Have a great weekend. I will see you back here on the 11th. If something comes up, I will come sooner. Don't forget, if you're not on Instagram, you hate Instagram, you can follow me on Facebook as well. I'll always be here on the YouTube. You all have a great weekend. Have a great night. And I appreciate you again, as always. Thanks, everybody.